Have you ever felt like you are arguing with a 5-year-old trapped in an adult's body? Or maybe you felt like you were being dismantled by someone who enjoys being the hero in every story. We often use these terms interchangeably, but they are different animals. One is a defense mechanism. Today we're breaking down the hallmarks of both so you can understand who you're dealing with and how to protect your peace. Emotional immaturity is essentially stunted growth of the emotional self. It's a lack of skills. People who are emotionally immature often have low stress tolerance, they blow up easily, or shut down when things get hard. They also have subjective reality, so oftentimes if they feel it, it must be true. Egocentrism is another trait they have. They struggle to see things outside of themselves. They struggle to see outside their own perspective, but not necessarily to hurt you. They just don't know how to see beyond themselves. An emotionally immature person is like a toddler with a car key. They may crash into your feelings, but they aren't doing it out of spite or in a calculated way. They just don't know how to drive yet. On the other hand, narcissism, particularly narcissistic personality disorder or high narcissistic traits, is built on a false self. Key traits include entitlement and grandiosity. They have a deep-seated belief that they are special and that rules don't apply to them. They also lack empathy, which isn't just forgetting your feelings. It's a fundamental inability to recognize them. They also use exploitation. They use other people to boost their own ego. So if an emotionally immature person is a toddler, a narcissist is a monarch. Everyone else is their subject who's supposed to honor their wishes. Now, the why behind the behavior of those who are emotionally immature is that they react out of fear because of a lack of coping skills. Their goal is usually to stop feeling uncomfortable, whereas with the narcissist, they want to maintain their image, they want power, they want control, and their main objective is to win. Now let's talk about capacity for growth. With emotionally immature people, with effort, therapy, coaching, working on their self-awareness, they can actually change and grow and learn emotional regulation. However, with a narcissist, change is extremely rare because a lot of the time it is a mental illness, and their mental illness is actually preventing them from developing self-awareness to recognize that they are the problem. Whether you're dealing with an emotionally immature person or you're dealing with a narcissist, both impact you in different ways. With an emotionally immature person, you feel exhausted, frustrated, and like a parent. And with a narcissist, you may feel gaslit, you may feel discarded, or that your reality is being rewritten. So how do we respond to them? With an emotionally immature person, set firm boundaries. Don't engage in the tantrum. Communicate clearly with them. I can talk about this with you when you're able to speak calmly. With a narcissist though, you want to try to minimize engagement, and that can include using the gray rock method, where you basically become like a rock, boring, unengaging, and calm. Understand that you cannot fix them with more love or better explanations. Whether it's immaturity or narcissism, it impacts you the same. Your needs are not being met. Knowing the difference helps you decide if you want to bring a map and help them grow, or create an exit plan to save yourself. Have you dealt with someone who you thought was a narcissist, but then you realized they were just incredibly emotionally immature? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone, so I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would be honored if you could hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.